Beth here. A beautiful windy spring day in Alpena, and we're here at Better Living Massage Center and Spa, and we're about to go inside and meet the owner, Rose Nowak. If you're from the area, you may have heard of Rose before, or you're even familiar with her passion and talent, and we're gonna go find out her behind-the-scenes story. All right, hey, so I made it inside, and we're here with Rose Nowak.
Hello.
And she opened Better Living Massage Center and Spa how long ago?
It's been 15 months. It was January.
15 months, just barely a year.
2010, yeah.
And you've been living in Alpena for quite a while.
Since 1984.
So you know the area pretty well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Rose's work as well. Tell me a little bit about your history in this area of passion.
Well, I've always been involved in athletic and sports, and that career took me into sports and recreational management. And from there, I did, oh my gosh, personal training for injury rehab and stuff. And I just, one day was driving home from Detroit. I saw a sign for, I knew there was a school in Lapeer, Michigan for massage therapy, and I just thought, I'm gonna check it out. So I went in, I checked it out, and I loved what I was hearing and seeing and everything. As it turned out, I did not end up going to that school, but that was in June, and in September I was enrolled in massage therapy school.
All right, so you liked it immediately.
I did.
And did you ever imagine at that point in time that you would eventually be opening your own facility?
Honestly, I have to tell you, the very first day of massage therapy school, I knew that this is what I was going to do. Didn't know when, but I knew that I would have this.
You felt it?
I did, absolutely. I just absolutely love massage therapy. I love what it stands for. I love helping people, and I love that people can come in and feel comfortable coming in like with a sore shoulder or whatever, and not have to worry about, oh, they're gonna, suggest cutting it open or anything like that. And like, they're totally comfortable, and I can do my work, and at the end they get up and give me a hug.
I've been there.
I got it. A few weeks ago I did a massage. I had a 16-year-old boy, and right after that I had like a 80-year-old woman. Both of them, when they were done, gave me a hug. I mean, here's a 16-year-old boy in a varsity jacket giving me a hug, telling me he feels great. I mean, that made my day. Yeah. And then when Grandma did it too.
So when you started thinking about opening a business, it's got to be I would imagine it's got to be pretty intimidating. And even if you do have a lot of passion for what you are pursuing, there are all kinds of things that you just, let's say your interest is cooking. Well, you may be great with cooking, but you're not great with finances, or you're not great with organization, or even building code. So how did you bring it all together?
Totally know my life. Mine is the cooking, but that whole organization thing. But I went through Michigan Works and Alpena Community College, and worked with Carl Bordelais quite a bit there.
Small Business Center.
Yes, okay. Exactly. And then I was very nervous about it, and another business owner where I used to work, Tree Gray, at the athletic club, gave me a very important piece of advice that was, do what you do best and hire out the rest. And that's basically what I've done.
Do you feel like you were able to find everything you needed locally?
Absolutely, everything. Some of the equipment that we use obviously was now like massage tables and stuff like that. There's nowhere to buy that locally, really. But everything that, furnishings, carpeting, everything else in here came locally. And in fact, a lot of it came from Habitat that we just redid. So we recycled too.
Maybe we'll go check that place out too. When you planned your grand opening, were you surprised by the response that you received within the community?
Very much so, and I have to tell you, both in a positive way, which it was overwhelmingly positive, but there were a few naysayers, telling me that this would never work in Alpena, and
Looks like it's working pretty good to me.
Yeah, I mean, people love it. They feel like they don't have to go across state now to find a spa. And obviously we're not the only one here, but we do have a little different edge. So
I think that that's something that is really important to point out, that you can have passion and you can do what you want to do in life, and you can't let your location limit you. I think that we do that a lot
Absolutely
here.
not.
I think that we do that more often than we should, and we don't even realize it. We say, well, it'll never happen. We never find a place like that in Alpena. Well, here it is. It's right here.
It is right here. And it's filled with a lot of talented people. I mean, there are a lot of people who, like me, love what they do and come to work every day excited to be at work and doing what they do and making people feel better. It's really that simple. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a job they love. And if they don't, go out and find it. It's there. It's there. You just
sometimes you have to create it.
Exactly. Exactly. Work is where you spend the majority amount of your time. So if you are not comfortable, happy, and excited about what you're doing, I highly recommend that you rethink about it, because not only are you suffering, but when you do go home, those people are all suffering too, because if you're miserable, there's no way you can make the people around you happy. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you, and I hope that you want to check out Rose's sanctuary. We call it a sanctuary?
We could. Oasis.
Not like the National Thunder Bay National.
Yeah, no
Marine
underwater
Sanctuary.
stuff here. Not for me.
We'll take a look at that later too. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But thank you for
Check out
talking with
Habitat.
us. Thank you for talking with us today, and
My pleasure.
we'll see you later.
Hi, I'm Rose Nowak, owner of Better Living Massage Center and Spa, and I'm inspiring A-Town.